back and relax. But you guys try to make it bigger every year.
Yes, we do. Every year we try to achieve something more, a little bit bigger crowd, better venue, everything for you guys.
So you have a special announcement here today to share with our fans.
Yes, I did. In 2013, we started this journey with Bassmaster here in Waddington. They were gracious enough to come back in 2015 and 2017. First time in their history, they're also back here in 2018. This has never happened before in their history. I am pleased and thank you, yes. Well, I'm pleased and honored to announce that they not only are here this year, but they will be here in 2019, 2020, and 2021.
Let's hear it for your mayor, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, normally we go places and they throw out a shirt or a hat. You just threw out the Elite Series for half a decade almost.
Together to achieve tourism and economic development here in St. Lawrence County, and it's working thanks to you guys and everybody else that's helping us.
So you were actually going to sign this deal right here, right now. Let's hear it for the mayor. She sits down and makes it official. Book it on your calendars, ladies and gentlemen, because you know you can be coming back to Waddington, New York, the home of record crowds, record engagement. I mean, I got to thank personally, we go all around the country, all the local businesses. That's what this community, people ask me all the time, they say, what makes Waddington special? Because, I mean, let's be honest, Waddington is pretty small. And why do you get record crowds? It's because a small group of people where everybody's in 100% is much more mighty than a giant group of people where nobody's in. And this group of people is very, very strong. So let's hear it for them.
And again, thank you to everyone that's come today, that comes every time that we have this event. Thank you to the state of New York, St. Lawrence County, all the sponsors that we've had this year that have donated funds and money, all the vendors that have shown up for the 4 days. I hope to God it doesn't rain tomorrow. I'm trying. Everybody say a prayer tonight, please, that it doesn't rain tomorrow. And thank you very, very much for making this the success that it has been. Thank you.
One more time. Let's hear it for Mayor Janet Quesada. I get to drive to a bunch of events in the future. I'm excited, and with good reason. But before we go on to all the festivities, I have to point out something sad, and I know they're watching online, but a dear member of our Bassmaster family, the leader of our .com tournament staff, Steve Bowman. Unfortunately, his 32-year-old daughter-in-law passed away the night before this event, and he's not able to attend us. And his entire family is part of Bass, Barb, his wife, everybody. Sometimes people do a moment of silence and that sort of thing, but they can't see that. They can hear you guys cheer. Send them a little love in Little Rock, Arkansas, ladies and gentlemen. Trip, maybe I'm a pessimist. I'm pretty optimistic most times, but every year I come here, I'm like, well, we've been here like every year for the last however many years. The crowds are going to get smaller, but as you can see here today, they keep getting bigger and bigger.
Well, you said what makes Waddington special is all the special people here in Waddington and upstate New York, and it's really a special place on earth. You know, I love coming up here. And the fishing just seems to get better and better and better. Who knows what it's going to be like 4 years from now. I think the anglers are probably disappointed because with our rules, they can't come up here and vacation because we have strict off-limits rules. I want to share that so you don't get them in trouble. But they love coming here. Don't get me wrong. They love coming here. And you heard Jacob Rosnick say it best the other day. When they see Waddington on the schedule, chills run up their spine because they know it's going to be a special week. I knew it was going to be a special week because if the fishing's terrible on Wednesday night at the meeting, I get all the grumbling, not a peep. I didn't hear a word, and that's always my early warning sign that the fishing's going to be fantastic. It's been a great week, Dave. We invite everybody to be out here in the morning for takeoff, and we're going to crown a champion tomorrow, pull them behind these beautiful Toyotas, God willing, it doesn't rain. And I'm looking to see who our top 12 are here in just a little while. And again, it's exciting to see. They killed my hands this week, but I enjoy every second of it.
It's what we do. We got the best jobs in the world here, Trip. Just about ready to weigh some fish. We just about ready, Trip? Are you guys ready to see some fish? Okay, we are ready to weigh some fish. And you've been to a weigh-in in the past, and you see me and Trip, we kind of spin these towels. I don't need to tell you guys the rules. This is Waddington, New York. You know what happens. When we spin the towels, you guys show me what happens. A couple of newbies back there. Most of you got it, but a couple of newbies I saw. When you see these towels spin, we need you to make lots and lots of noise. These are the best 50 anglers. Battled it through on one of the toughest tournaments we've had all year long. Not fishing-wise, but obviously tough to stay in that top 50. So one more time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready? No. This is semifinal Saturday at the Hook Fishing Bassmaster Elite. Are you ready? Let's get ready to win! Our very first angler from Virginia, 6-time Classic qualifier, Rick Morris. 44 pounds, 8 ounces coming into today. He's got a 5-fish limit. Needs 5 pounds, 10 ounces to take the lead. That's not going to be hard. 23 pounds and 3 ounces. 23-3, and the 6-time Classic qualifier moves into the lead, and another 20-pound sack hits the scales in beautiful Waddington, New York. 67 pounds, 11 ounces, leading this tournament. Watching you guys out in the water, everybody's having so much fun, and I don't know if you heard, but we're coming back here for, ever, and I'm sure you're pretty excited about that.
I am. This river is phenomenal, and my gosh, look at the crowd. Thanks for coming out. Woo! So I got to tell you, I'm throwing something a little different. I'm not drop shotting. And I only had 5 bites. And there you see them. They came to the scale. So it was one of those days, we pray a lot every day, right? Oh, please don't let nobody be on my spot. Oh, please, Lord, just let me have one more fish. Oh, please, just one more. Oh, please, just 2 more. And then when she gets on there, she jumps 3 foot out of the water, which I have one today. Please, Lord, let it stay on there. So I want to say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for my wonderful weight and a great tournament this year. How about that? The next thing I want to say is, how about our military? Thank you, military, for keeping us free. And thank you, Lieb Corps, for making fishing for our troops and making my fishing possible this year. And thank you, Bassmasters, because this is my 27th year. And I hope we come back for the next 20 years.
I hope you're part of it. Let's hear it for him. From Bloomington, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 43 pounds and 6 ounces to start today. 5 fish to add to that. Looking for 24-6 take the lead, but 22-5 puts him in second place with 65 pounds and 11 ounces. The former Elite Series champion took that title in front of his hometown crowd up in Mille Lacs. 65 pounds, 11 ounces sitting in second place, and I had to imagine you'd be in the mix here this week, smallmouth factory like this.
Yeah, I love coming here. This is, like I said before, it's the best smallmouth fishery in the world, and I don't know if that's going to be enough to make it tomorrow, probably not, but if I get to go out there another day, I'm going to be really happy about it. Made a little audible today. I've been catching them all deep drop shot, and I went up shallow and threw an Arashi spy bait and caught 2 great big ones today, so that was pretty fun.
Worked out pretty good for you. A great finish no matter what way it works out. From Gunnersville, Alabama, the champ is here, Chris Lane. 45 pounds and 13 ounces, Chris Lane. Got 5 fish here. on semifinal Saturday at the Hook Fishing Bassmaster Elite. 19.6 today puts him in third place with 65 pounds and 3 ounces. And the Power Pole Pro digging deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. Chris Lane once again brings the pain, and 65 pounds, 3 ounces. I know you desperately want to get out there tomorrow, but dude, you did your job. 65 pounds of fish after 3 days.
Yeah, coming into this event, I was 58th in the points and figured I needed 3 20-pound bags. And, you know, I averaged that, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. I got to stay in the top 20, I figured, to make the AOI championship. Hopefully we did that. But, man, what a crowd, what a fishery. You know, I got to thank all the sponsors, the Bass staff, for it's been a long year. And a lot of canceled events and everything going on with weather. But everybody just persevered through it. The service guys that travel with us all the time, you know, and just thank the good Lord for the safety for all these guys running. You know, I was running 45 miles up and down the river, and just, man, you see big boats and ships, and you hit those waves. But, man, what a fantastic event. Hi to my wife and kids back at home. I'm coming home, and hopefully to the AOY.
I'd love to see you there. We'll find out how it works out. An 11-time Classic qualifier, former Elite Series champion from Sevierville, Tennessee, David Walker. Oh, boy. Came in today with 49 pounds and 6 ounces. He's got 5 fish looking for 18.6. 22.15 with 72 pounds and 5 ounces. David Walker is your brand new leader. Just like that, he moves to the top of the leaderboard. Big brown beast from beneath for David Walker, and 72 pounds, 5 ounces, leading this whole deal. And David, you came into this event needing a big event, and did you ever imagine me quite this big?
Hey, here we are. I did not. I was looking forward to coming here because the fishing is outstanding, and I've caught more fish this week, and I think I have all season. So it's been a really nice breath of fresh air. But man, I cannot believe how much these fish weigh. I am just floored at the size of them. They're just. I mean, we were talking backstage. They've eaten so many gobies, they start looking like them. They're just big round fish, and I mean, they're so much fun to fight on that light line, and I'm so excited about going back out there tomorrow. I didn't even want to quit. I was out here in front of the check-in. I had a couple minutes left, and I'm still trying to catch a fish, and because it's just so much fun. But I look forward to Waddington every year, and the announcement of us coming back, I couldn't be happier about it, because coming to a place where you're really welcomed, and you got the facilities for it. Obviously, you got the best bass fishing there is in the world right here, and for us to come to that again over and over, I'm all for it. I think that's an awesome deal. So, yeah, this is what a place. But I look forward to it again tomorrow. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go throw my drop shot again, though. I can tell you that much.
I imagine you will. It's working pretty good. Let's hear it for your tournament leader. A former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Tulsa, Oklahoma, James Elam. 46 pounds and an ounce to start the day. Currently in 11th place. He's got a 5-fish limit here on semifinal Saturday. Would love to get into championship Sunday. 20 pounds and 7 ounces. Gives him 66 pounds and 8 ounces. And James Elam moves inside our top 3, rounding it out in third spot. Get loud for Mercury Pro, James Elam. 66 pounds and 8 ounces. And the evil part about the sport of bass fishing, obviously, is pretty excited right now. And seconds from now, you'll walk off the stage and go back to being nervous, hoping to make that 12 cut.
I will be. I'm going to be sitting back here watching the weigh-in. I need as many points as I can get regardless, and I'd love to be locked in the top 12 and have an opportunity to go out tomorrow and, gain a couple more. But We'll see. I caught him as best as I could. Today. Yesterday was the day I probably messed up if I did, but left it all out there today and feel good about it.
Awesome tournament, no matter what way it works out. Here's a guy who's in the thick of the battle for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from the West Coast, Berkeley pro, Josh Bertrand. Berkeley could be a company. 23 pounds, 9 ounces. Just 4 ounces short of the overall lead with 72 pounds and 2 ounces. And Josh Bertrand does not take his foot off the accelerator as he continues to charge towards his ultimate goal, which is Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. $72 pounds and 2 ounces, and I couldn't even get your intro right. How does that feel?
That's all right, man. I really don't care. It's all good.
You had a great day out there. I mean, watching you fish and watching on live really seems like you've done a pretty masterful job of balancing your area. Do you have multiple areas you're fishing? It seemed like, you were talking about different stretches and one key stretch that really paid off today.
Yeah, I moved around a lot, and, honestly, I kind of felt like a train wreck out there. I lost a few fish and never felt like I got in a groove, but this place is just so good. If you're lucky enough to drop it on, one's head every once in a while and he bites, you can have a good bag by the end of the day. And, I've got a lot of different places where I think I can catch fish, so it's just about moving around and trying to find the ones that they're biting on actively that day. At the end of the day, I did get on one good stretch and I caught like 6 or 7 fish in 30 minutes. And that definitely boosted the bag a little bit. But, it's hopefully I'm within, shouting distance tomorrow and have a chance. And, there are some big bass out there to be caught. So if I can catch a couple 6-pounders, you never know.
You can clap for them. Yeah, sure. One thing I got to ask you about is the big battle that you guys never want me to ask you about, and that's Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. And, your Berkeley buddy, obviously, Justin Lucas. You took the lead yesterday. He took it back yesterday from you. What's it like to compete head-to-head with another young gun like yourself?
It's really cool. Justin's one of my best friends. And, if there was anyone you'd want to be doing it with just to have fun with it, it's him. So hopefully we can I think he didn't let off the gas today either at all. So, hopefully we can both have good tournaments this week and make that last one really interesting. But it's super fun to be doing it with him for sure.
Well, I can guarantee you he's not letting his foot off, because this morning at takeoff, I accidentally introduced you as Angler of the Year leader. Justin was like 4 boats behind him. These guys never say a word to me at takeoff. They're focused, laser-eyed. He looks up and goes, "I'm leading now." So trust me, he's fighting it out. But let's hear it for Josh Bertrand, an awesome season. From Alabama, hot off an Elite Series a win, MDJ Mark Daniels Jr. 44 pounds and 9 ounces to start the day. We'd love to see MDJ make it in Championship Sunday again. 5 fish for 22-3, and he might have just done that. 66 pounds and 12 ounces, and he moves into 4th place currently. Mark, I got to ask you, it looks like, we're 8 guys into the weigh-in, 7 guys into the weigh-in, and it looks like today was a much better day. Why was it, in relative term, every day's been pretty good, but yesterday seemed much tougher than day one, and today seems to be better than yesterday so far. Are you guys adjusting in different areas, or are the fish just biting better on those days?
It's just every morning has been kind of different. The first day, the bite window varies. And so I made a bad decision day one, actually, and I wasted like the first 35 minutes. And then the light bulb went off, and I'm like, I need to make a move, and I did, and I was able to catch what I caught in the next couple of hours. And so it's just staying on top of your game and, the mental side of it. and knowing where to be and pull up here, pull up, you kind of just don't know. You got to fill it out, but you don't have a lot of time to do it. So you got to react pretty quick. And today I made a good decision right off the bat and started my day off with a 5-pounder, and it just kind of kept rolling, kind of set the tone for today, and it's been really good. So I'm hoping I could go tomorrow. I'd love to get back out there and chase some of these big brown smallmouth, man. It's so much fun. You guys got the best smallmouth fishery, I'm telling you, in the country. This place is just amazing.
We want you to be part of it tomorrow. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. A 4-time Bassmaster winner, former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Jacob Porosnik. Started the day with 45 pounds and 13 ounces. 5 fish to add to that. 16 pounds, 10 ounces. With 62 pounds, 7 ounces, you move into 8th place and probably won't get the opportunity to do that to me tomorrow.
I know, probably not. But, all right, so I've always wanted to catch a muskie, and I've never caught one in my life. I've had some on and never. So I'm out there fishing today, and Garrett, one of the cameraman's right there beside me, and I hooked I guess it was a smallmouth at first, and then something gets my bait, and I'm like, gets my smallmouth. I fight it for like 10 minutes, and finally it comes up, and it's a 50-some plus. Garrett's got pictures of it. You'll see it. But here's the deal. I caught it on 6-pound high seas fishing line. A muskie now. What are the odds in that? So a 50-pounder, but I would never go swimming in the St. Lawrence River. I'm just letting you know. That thing's incredible. Thanks to all my sponsors. What a great time. I love New York. I love fishing for smallmouth. Y'all are the best hosts ever, and hope we get to come back every year.
And we love having you here. From Phoenix, Arizona, won the first Elite Series event he ever fished. B-Height, Brett Height. 40 pounds, 11 ounces to start the day. He's a big bag to stay in that top 12. 5 fish, he's done it, 22-11. He moves into 8th place currently with 63 pounds and 6 ounces. Oh, boy, Waddington, get your cameras ready. Clutch performance by B. Height on semifinals Saturday. 63 pounds, 6 ounces. He weighed in a 6'12" on day one to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Nobody has beat that yet, and you're inside the top 12 currently. Love to see you get out there again tomorrow.
Yeah, this place is a pretty special place. You guys, I don't think you really realize we travel all over the United States. It's probably one of the best fisheries, and even including largemouth fisheries weight-wise, that we go to all across the country. I ran new water today. I practiced down by the lake one day, and, I knew I kind of burned up my fish to get into this position, and, I ran that Ranger Mercury. I probably burned 55 gallons of fuel today and ran it all the way down there. I had 7 bites, and I caught 5 of them. They were all big ones. So it'd be awesome to go fishing tomorrow, but if not, you guys are a great crowd. We love coming up here. Keep on having us, and thanks for letting us catch those giant smallmouth bass.
Always great to have you here. Our next angler, a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Coleman, Alabama, Jesse Wiggins. Jesse Wiggins came in today with 47 pounds, 4 ounces. 5 fish here today. 14-12, going to give you 62 pounds even, put you in 10th place right now, and don't know if that's going to hold on to the top 12. We'll have to find out at the end of the weigh-in.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm hoping just not to fall too far. I was on the bubble of making the Classic this year, and so I had a good tournament here, so I think I'll be in good shape to make the Classic after the Angler of the Year. So that's what I came in this week trying to do. And then after I caught him the first 2 days, I was going to try to win it, but it just didn't work out today. I didn't catch any big ones. But, man, this is an awesome crowd. I know everybody says it, but this is one of the biggest crowds we have all year long. So thank all y'all for coming out. Thanks for all my sponsors that helped me do this. So we get to go to the Angler of the Year Championship now, and we'll see y'all then.
I'll see you there. From Bentonville, Arkansas, 8-time Bassmaster winner Mike McClelland. 45 pounds and 14 ounces to start the day. And a monster sack here today, 20 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into fourth place with 66 pounds and 13 ounces. £66, 13 ounces, sitting in fourth place, and this has been a special week that I think Bassmaster fans and anglers for years will remember what happened this week in Waddington.
There's no denying that. I mean, to know that you got 66 pounds and you may not stay in the top 12 is pretty scary. But, it's been an awesome week. I mean, I've come up here, we've been up here, 5 times now? And one time I drew a check and I caught him deep that time. So when I showed up this week, I decided I'm going to run that Ranger boat of mine as far as I can, burn half a tank of gas and start fishing my way back. And, it worked out. I found an area that's got a lot of better quality fish. It doesn't seem like you catch a lot of fish, but they're better quality. I've been drop shotting all week using my Garmin electronics, and the new live scopes allow me to see fish out in front of me, even kind of back behind me, so I know when they're in front of me and I know when I'm about to drift to them. So it's just been a great week, and hopefully I'll be fishing tomorrow, and I'll have a glimmer of hope to make the AOY championship or possibly the bracket.
Love to see it, all those. From Port St. Joe, Florida, Elite Series champion, the Honey Badger, Randall Tharp. Randall Tharp had 43 pounds and 12 ounces at the start of today, bringing us a 5-fish limit here today. 20 pounds and 6 ounces. He moves into 9th place with 64 pounds and 2 ounces. £64, 2 ounces, sitting in 9th place, and got to be happy no matter what way it works out. A big smallmouth derby like this and rolling out with a big finish.
Yeah, I'd love to go fishing tomorrow. That's not going to do it. I thought those might weigh a little more. I didn't weigh any this week, and I'm not a very good judge of those things. But yeah, I came in 44th place this week, and I was 33rd last night. Hopefully I'll move up a few more spots, and that classic's pretty important. I'd love to fish in that thing. So, we got one more points tournament, and the Angler of the Year, so a couple of my buddies are fighting that out. It'll be interesting. I don't get to I don't usually thank my sponsors, but there's a couple things this week. I got a new fluorocarbon. Me and I think Seth Fight are the only ones using it. It's new Suffolk Advance. Caught all those big smallmouth on 6-pound line. It's super small, and it's got a lot of stretch, which is unusual. I think that helped me not lose any. So, that was a key thing, and my Bass Boat Technologies mounts, Lowrance electronics are huge when you're fishing this way. So, fun week, best smallmouth tournament I've ever had, and hopefully there'll be some largemouth at the next one.
We'll find out. We'll see you there. From Youngsville, Louisiana, his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Tyler Carrier. All the way from Louisiana. And catching him some giant smallmouth, looking for 18.5 to get in the cut. 21 pounds, 3 ounces with 64 pounds, 14 ounces. He's inside our top 12 currently in 9th place. Want to remind everybody, got to get inside that top 12 to move on to Championship Sunday. And with 64 pounds and 14 ounces, you've done it so far, Tyler. Just got to hope it holds on, but I got to imagine you're pretty happy with your finish here. When you look at all the events on the schedule, being from Louisiana, this one probably didn't scream at you.
No, yeah, like I said the other day, last year I figured something out over here finally, and I just ran with it this year. And, I don't know if that's going to be enough to make it, but it was a heck of a week. I gave it everything I had. But I want y'all to know y'all got a heck of a fishery over here for a Cajun to be able to come up here and catch that kind of weight. Y'all got something really good going. So, however it shakes out, like I said, I had a good week. I want to just thank everybody for helping me out this year, all the sponsors, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully I get to come back with y'all.
All right. Hope to see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you at our next event. A 3-time TTVC champion and a 2-time Elite Series champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. Oh, another Keith Combs mega sack. had 43.7 as of this morning, 23.1 to add to that. He moves into sixth place with 66 pounds and 8 ounces for the two-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. 66.8 and sitting in sixth place. And, boy, you're going to be happy with the way things played out this week.
Oh, absolutely, man. I needed the points, and if I get to fish another day, that's just unbelievable to go another day on this river and weigh in front of this crowd. You can't beat that. But, this place is awesome. I don't know what else you say. We've been to some of the best I thought was the best, but the way this one just keeps on getting better just makes you wonder what we're going to do next year.
How does it keep getting bigger and better? But it does, and I hope you're a part of it for a long time. He is currently leading our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year standings, a two-time Elite Series champion from Gunnersville, Alabama, Justin Lucas. Started the day with 46.12, needs a monster bag to take the lead, needs 25.10, 5 fish, 23 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into third place, just 2 pounds, 3 ounces short of the overall lead. Berkeley Pro Justin Lucas moves into the lead in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, and I know you don't want to give up that lead in that challenge or the lead in this event. But, boy, you and Josh Bertram, what a battle that's going on. I talked to him about it, a couple of buddies, a couple of guys on Team Berkeley together, and he took the lead day one of this event. You took it back from him, and at one point I looked at Bass Track. You're leading. He's in fourth. It's a throwdown right to the end.
We're definitely trading blows, and we have been all year, and Josh, he's probably one of the most underrated guys on the Elite Series. He is an incredible fisherman. He's really showing out this year, but it doesn't surprise anybody that knows him. And, it looks like it's going to be between him or I at the next tournament. I told my wife last night I would just rather see him win this tournament and then me win AOY and just call it good. But I don't know if it'll work out that way. But, however it's going to work out is, that's what's going to happen, man. You can't control all this stuff. We just go out there and we fish as hard as we can every day, and some days you have good days, some days you have bad days. I've just been really fortunate lately that I'm having a lot of good ones. I'm making good decisions, and it's a lot of fun, dude. And, God, it's good to be back in Waddington. You guys are great. Thank you so much for showing up, and I can't wait to fish your river one more day tomorrow.
Enjoy every minute of it. I know how hard you've worked. This guy's won here before, 3-time Elite Series champion, the reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. Started the day with 46 pounds and 11 ounces. Looking for 17.7 to get in the cut, 20 pounds, 2 ounces. Gives him 66-13, and Brandon Polnick finds himself into Championship Sunday contention right now in 5th place. $66-13 and sitting in 5th place, and boy, it wouldn't seem right to have a Championship Sunday without you here, and you're doing everything you can to be part of it.
I'm doing everything I can. I had another frustrating day like day one today, and happy to have 20. Me and Bobby Lane were talking backstage. We figured we both needed to hit 67 to be in the cut for tomorrow. I hope that I do. I learn something every day, every time we come here, and it just helps me out more and more. So I hope we get back there. I'd love to get out there tomorrow. It's so much fun fishing here, and that boat ride in the morning when there's no other boats on the water. And about the last 57 miles, there's no other bass boats. It is one of the best things in the world.
It really is why we all do it. From Lakeland, Florida, former Elite Series champion and Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Big Fish Bobby Lane. 46 pounds, 7 ounces. 5 fish to add to that, looking for 18.7 to get inside the cut. 20 pounds, 15 ounces. Bobby Lane moves into 5th place with 67 pounds and 6 ounces. 67.6 and sitting in 5th place on semifinal Saturday, hoping to be part of Championship Sunday here at the Hook Fishing Bassmaster Elite, presented by Black Velvet. 67 pounds and 6 ounces. Big fish weighs 4 pounds and 9 ounces. And, Bobby, you might be sticking around for another day of this fishing.
Man, that's all I was hoping for, was to get another shot at this, and I hope I get another shot at this crowd. This is phenomenal. We travel all around the world to do this, but to see a crowd out there like this is phenomenal. Thank all y'all for coming out today. And I'm not getting tired of this at all. It was I'm not going to say a grind, because today was a lot easier, and then you'd bust my butt again for saying it's a grind, but it's unbelievable. I mean, words can't explain how special this place really is this time of the year. I mean, I don't know what it does different times of the year, but I can guarantee you that I think the whole family's going to be up here on vacation coming up to St. Lawrence next time we get an opportunity. This is awesome fishing. Thanks, guys.
Truly a special part of the world. Your day 2 leader from Fayetteville, Tennessee, looking to stomp a mud hole in them, Brandon Lester. Brandon Lester, halfway to the Century Club after 2 days, 50 pounds and an ounce. He's got 5 fish, looking for 22.5 to take the lead. 19 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 4th place with 69 pounds and 14 ounces. But let's hear it for Brandon Lester, going to be fishing with us on Championship Sunday. Brandon, you halfway, 2 days into this, weight-wise, it looked like it was on cruise control. And, I hate to say 1913 is a tough day, but, in relative terms, it is, I guess, out here right now.
That's what I've been thinking all day. I'm like, you're on a phenomenal fishery when you've got 19 pounds in the box and you're disappointed with it. But, dude, I mean, this place is just crazy, man. But, I caught a ton of fish today. If you watch Bassmaster Live, hopefully you did. I caught probably 30, 35 fish. I caught more than I've been catching, to be honest with you. But for some reason on my spots, those big ones didn't fire. It's a lot about timing this week. It has been. I'm hoping tomorrow maybe them big ones will move back in there and we can make some magic happen.
Leading day 3 doesn't matter, but leading day 4 is a whole lot of fun. 15-time Bassmaster winner, 32-time Classic qualifier, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. 43 pounds and 8 ounces as of this morning. Another big bag of fish here for Rick Clunn. 19 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 17th with 63.1. And, Rick, this one worked out pretty good for you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to make the cut, but this was just, I know it doesn't impress all you guys that live here on this river and this incredible fishery, but I just caught the 3 biggest smallmouth strings of my life this tournament, okay? And, so, for me, and really what was kind of neat, they were crushing my spinnerbait, and no fish hits the spinnerbait like a smallmouth does. And it was amazing. I mean, it was probably one of the funnest tournaments I've had in a long time.
That's saying a lot coming from Rick Clunn. From Lake Havasu City, Arizona, leading our Rookie of the Year race, Roy Hawk. Started today with 43 pounds and 11 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today, and every spot he gains is a spot closer to that coveted Rookie of the Year title. 21 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 14th with 64.15. And unofficially takes over the overall lead in Bassmaster Elite Series Rookie of the Year. That is a freak panda right there. Weigh it for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Leading for the day, 5'8", not anymore. 5'14", you take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day and gained yourself some Rookie of the Year points.
Dude, super stoked for that and just overall points going into the championship and got a shot to go to the Classic. That'll be a dream come true. And, just thankful the Lord blessed me in this way, and I'm ready to move forward and get to that AOI. I want to say hi to my beautiful bride. Thank all my sponsors for a great year, and all my fans for cheering me on, man. I love you guys. And been a fun week, man. I might make it. I don't know. They think that'll make it or no?
I'm not allowed to say. I don't. No, because I did. I used to say to guys, I used to say stuff like, pretty sure you're there. And then I said it to one guy, and he called me that night, and he said, I'm pretty sure I'm freaking not. And I stopped guessing.
Yeah, I don't think it'll make it. But had a blast, and look forward to seeing my beautiful bride here in a couple days.
We hope you're here tomorrow, but we'll find out. Let's keep that noise going for the 2003 Classic Champion, 2006 Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Mike Iaconelli. 45-13 at the start of today, needs 19-14 to go tomorrow, 15-9. He moves into 21st place with 61 pounds and 6 ounces. Let's celebrate one of the best to ever play the game. Ike, unfortunately not going to be with us tomorrow, but a great tournament. You got to be happy?
I'm happy I got some good points. I'm in a rare position where I probably have to catch one keeper in the AOI Championship. I make my 19th Classic. That's a really hard thing to do. I think my rookie year I took making the Classic for granted, and then I missed one, and I've never taken it for granted since. It's a really difficult thing to do, so I'm happy about that. While everybody's here, I want to let you know I have a brand new TV show coming on Nat Geo, October 12th, 10 p.m. It's called Fish My City. It's going to be great. We're going to cities all over the world, and the first city you're going to see is New York City. Please tune in.
I'll be watching. Looking forward to it. A 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Leeds, Alabama, Aaron Martins. Aaron Martins had 43 pounds even yesterday. 5 to add to it here today. 22 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 13th place currently. 65 pounds, 4 ounces, and 1 spot out of our championship Sunday. Top 12 get an opportunity to fish tomorrow. And Aaron Martins holds the record for the greatest comeback on championship Sunday. 65 pounds and 4 ounces, and I know the goal is to go tomorrow, but, great tournament again, and not a real shocker to those that watch you fish.
Yeah, it's a bummer, too. I found a really good little stretch today, later in the day, and I didn't back off them. I caught as many as I could, but I kept catching more as I moved around out there, and I was hoping. I just want to go, like it's talked about tomorrow, I just want to go fishing tomorrow. So this place is incredible. Fantastic fishery. I just want to let people know if you put them in live wells, and I don't know if a lot of these guys are doing. The fish are fine. I've been needling fish since the late '80s. These fish are a little different, but you look at a diagram and do it. If you fish tournaments, it really does work. And I did all mine. I never had any issues. None of my fish were hurt looking. But I want to thank my sponsors. All you guys, look at the crowd. I really wish I could fish tomorrow. That's a bummer. I kind of wasted some time on other stuff. But I want to thank my sponsors, Phoenix and Mercury. Enigma, I used a 7.2 medium rod and a 7-pound sunline, braid leader and little robo worms. I used like 3 or 4 different kinds. And you guys listening? Margarita and Aaron's Magic. Awesome. 3/8 ounce Picasso weight, and it was good. Caught a lot of fish.
I'm pretty sure some of them lost you at Margarita, but from Knoxville, Tennessee, a former Toyota Trucks All-Star champion, Elite Series champion, Ott Defoe. Started today with 44 pounds and 5 ounces. 5 fish to add to that, 15 pounds, 11 ounces. You move into 23rd place with 60 pounds even, and going to roll out of town a pretty happy camper, I imagine.
Yeah, for sure. I really wanted to go out there and catch another good bite today and have a chance at that top 12, but it just wasn't meant to be. But it's been a lot of fun here in Waddington. It's the last, regular season event. I got to thank all my sponsors that make it possible for me to do this. Of course, my family at home is probably, I guess they're watching right now. They may not be because they knew I didn't have much and knew I'd be headed home. So you know how they are.
They'll tell you they watched anyways.
They'll tell me they did, whether they did or not. But I will. It's a good, a good finish. I love coming up here. It's a great place, and it's treated me better this time than it did the last two. So looking forward to coming back.
Looking forward to seeing you at the AOY Championship. From Little Rock, Arkansas, Elite Series champion Scott Rook. Scott Rook came in today with 43 pounds, 10 ounces, needs 22-1 to get inside the top 12. 21 pounds and an ounce, 1 pound short of the top 12, moves into 17th place with 64 pounds and 11 ounces. Get loud for Mercury Pro, Scott Rook. Well, Scott, I know your goal was to make that top 12 here this week, but, a great tournament. I mean, you hammered some giant fish and leave them with a great paycheck.
Yeah, I was, yesterday kind of hurt me. I only had like 18 pounds yesterday, and I lost a bunch of them. Lost some big ones, 2 5-pounders that I saw, so that would have put me in the cut. So, but I came into this tournament 51st place in the points and, try to keep my classic hopes alive. I had to catch them this week, and I did enough. Put me inside the cut last night. This should keep me inside, so my classic hopes are still alive, and that was my main goal this week.
We'd love to see you at the Classic, and we look forward to seeing how it works out. An 8-time Classic qualifier from Ardmore, Oklahoma, the Squirrel, Jeff Crete. 42-12 at the start of today, 5 to add to that here today. 1913 puts him in 21st place with 62 pounds and 9 ounces. Get loud for Triton Yamaha angler Jeff Crete. 62.9, a little short of the top 12, but boy, this was a pretty good one. You had to have a lot of fun this week.
Oh my gosh, so fun. I mean, I just want to fish tomorrow. I want to make the cut, not for the money, I just want to fish again. It's unbelievable out there. I mean, I've got so many places I can catch them, and what the weird deal is like if you and I just went out fishing for fun, we might catch like 100, but you can't even fish those spots because they're only 3-pounders, so. It's amazing. This is my last tournament of the year. Triton, Yamaha, Cabela's Bass Pro, all you guys that sponsor me, Denali Rods, Big Bite. Man, they're little angel babies for putting up with my stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure are, but we love having you here. Let's hear it for Jeff Crete. All the way from Idaho, representing the Bass Nation, Daryl Okamika. 39 pounds and 13 ounces as of this morning. 5 to add to that. Let's get him some more money. 13-4, giving you 53-1, puts you in 26th place, and going to be happy with the way this one worked out.
Yeah, it worked out good for me. This for the last time I walked across the stage, so had a great week, had fun, but I want to know if you can help me with something, if Waddington want to help me with something.
Bring it.
So 17 years ago today, hopefully she's watching, 17 years ago today, my wife married me. Today is our 17-year wedding anniversary. So, will you guys help me yell happy anniversary? If she's watching, she'll hear you guys. But
what's her name?
Marnie.
Okay, because a lot of people might answer it if you just yell. Marnie.
She's watching on TV or on the internet.
Okay, in the count of 3, happy anniversary, Marnie. 1, 2, 3. And now one other thing I'm going to get you to yell at her because it's 17th anniversary. He's not at home, right? Yell. At the count of 3, I need you to yell, Marnie, I love you, but you're not a fish. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, every angler understands. Happy anniversary. Always great having you here. From Georgia, get loud for 2-time Classic qualifier, Micah Frazier. 42 pounds, 3 ounces to start today. Another big bag of fish, looking for 23.8 to get in the cut. 21 pounds, 8 ounces, just 2 pounds short of the cut, but you move into 19th place, and I I think you did everything you came here to do this week.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to. The AOI is in Georgia, and it'll be nice to fish one close to home. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm thankful to get out of here with some good points.
Always great to have you here, and I'll see you at Chateau. From Blackbird, South Carolina, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, Andy Montgomery. Started today with 38 pounds and 14 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today on semifinal Saturday. 16-3, and that gives him 55 pounds and an ounce. Puts in 27th place, and feeling good about this one?
Yeah, I am. I snuck in there and got me a check. This is a great big crowd. I bet ain't a quarter of these people can understand what I'm saying up here. I know I got a twang. I'm a big baseball fan. And you know half of Major League Baseball don't speak English. I feel bad for them dudes because I know what they're going through when I come to this part of the world. Hey, this morning's the first time I got my order at McDonald's. The first time. Yeah. Yesterday I said I need a number 4. She said, you said number 1? I said, no, number 4. She said, a 1? I said, no. I need a bacon and egg, please. She said, oh, okay, bacon, egg, and cheese. I said, just give it to me. I'm gone.
Always great to have you here.
I would thank my sponsors, but I'm scared y'all wouldn't understand what I'm saying and go buy a competitor's product, so I ain't even going to thank them till the next tournament. Thank y'all.
10-time Classic qualifier from Brookville, Indiana, Bill Lowen. For those of you wondering, Andy's been going to the Gerald Swindle School of Tournament Commentary. 39 pounds and 9 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like a good day for Bill Lowen. 21 pounds, 8 ounces. Gives him 61-1. And moves him into 26th place currently. Want to remind everybody to stick around at the end of today's weigh-in. We will bring out our top 12 anglers and introduce you to them. See who's doing battle on Championship Sunday. And unfortunately, not going to be you here this week, Bill, but anytime you're here on Saturday, I know you're happy.
It's always good, and I've been trying to dig myself out of a hole all year trying to climb back into that Classic, and this tournament has definitely moved me up closer to where I want to be, and it's just been one of those roller coaster rides of a year. But you know what? It's been an awesome year running around out there in that new Express with that Yamaha on it. And, this week was really cool for me because I caught every one of those fish looking at them on the Humminbird graph. You know what I mean? And that unit is so user-friendly that if I can catch them on it, being a shallow water angler, anybody out here can catch them on it. Every time I'd see one on the graph, I'd say, there's a stump, and I'd just act like I was flipping to it, and I would catch them. So it was really cool. It was a big accomplishment for me to be able to look on a unit and catch them. But I'd like to thank the crowd for coming out. You guys show out, as always, when we come up here. I'm not going fishing tomorrow, but if you want to come and talk fishing, come over to the Yamaha booth and see me.
We'll see you there. From Auburn, Alabama, 3-time Elite Series champion, Steve Kennedy. $44.4 coming into today. 5 fish here on semifinal Saturday at the Hook Fishing Bassmaster Elite. 17-15 gives him 62-3, and he moves into 24th place currently, gaining him some valuable Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Let's hear it for Steve Kennedy. 62-3, and I know you wanted to be here tomorrow. It was just 2 fish in that bag, I guess, that kind of held you down. You said a couple of 2-pounders.
I only caught 5 today. I got stuck with 2 2-pounders today. Anyway, going into this event, I really thought I had what I needed to win. I was really surprised at that first day weigh-in, but yeah, I've been trying to manage them, but I ended up splitting a bunch of them back there with Edwin Evers. I don't know what he's got today, but yeah, I managed 3 big ones. I was about to run to a new area this morning about noon, and ended up catching 2 4-pounders in one little spot, and saw a couple more swimming around. So I stayed with it some more, and anyway, never caught another big one. Had one on, but I'm catching all my fish in less than 3 foot of water, looking at them, and there was a period there when the wind started blowing, got a little overcast. I couldn't see. I just struggle with it, but dirt shallow, throwing a swim bait at them and having a blast.
Sounds like fun to me. Great finish. a 5-time Elite Series champion from Jasper, Texas, T-O-double-D, Todd Faircloth. Todd Faircloth, a 5-time Elite Series champion, had 41 pounds even. 5 fish to add to that here today. 22 pounds and an ounce. With 63 pounds and an ounce, he moves into 22nd place currently. Let's hear it for the 5-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Jasper, Texas, Todd Faircloth. (63-1) and sitting in 22nd place. And, you go out there, on Saturday, and the goal is just to move up as many spots. And with 22 pounds, you've definitely done that.
Yeah, it was a fun week this week. I was catching all my fish, drop shot and Strike King Dream Shot, same bait I won the St. Clair event on. I was using Magic Color early in the morning, and then later in the day, it seemed like they wanted a clear shad-looking color. But I was looking at them on the Lowrance HDS, and I'm anywhere from 25 to 30 foot of water, and just dropping down on them and drifting over them and catching them that way. But it's been a blast. It's always a pleasure coming here to Waddington. You guys show out every time we come here, and we appreciate you guys always supporting us. Appreciate it.
Always great to have you here. 2 Bassmaster wins already this year from Spring City, Tennessee, Wesley Strader. 41 pounds, 15 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that for Wesley Strader. Five fish here on day number 3. 41-15 to start the day.
That Ranger Live Well did his job.
Yeah, I've never heard that one before. 16-1 today gives him 58 pounds even and 30th place finish. And, if you kind of mumbled your way through this one, to be honest, and that's just the way you've talked about it. You don't set up well for this kind of fishing, but obviously beat a lot of guys that do.
Well, all I can say is thank you to Lowrance Electronics, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have caught what I caught, because that's basically what I was doing, is just drifting certain stretches, looking for key rocks, and I would zoom in on my, I don't know if a lot of people do this, but I would put it on my down scan, and I would zoom in one time, and when you'd come over a rock, you could see the fish underneath, behind the rock or in front of the rock, and I was just throwing a zoom fluke stick on my 3/8 ounce head, and sometimes they'd be up off the bottom. You'd hop it up high and never make it back to the bottom, or you just come over the rock and they'd have it. So them Lowrances make an idiot a good fisherman sometimes.
There you go. It's a great slogan.
Yeah. This place is fantastic. My goal was to weigh in 20 pounds of smallmouth each day. I've never done that in my life. I got close, but this is a fabulous place. The people are awesome. I cannot wait to come back next year.
I can't wait to be here with you. From Texas, Elite Series rookie Randy Sullivan. $39.13 at the start of today. Let's get him some Angler of the Year points and move him up the leaderboard a little. 13-12, and he moves into 32nd place with 53.9, and not a bad finish here.
Not bad, but it wasn't too impressive today. I can't complain. I kind of had to scramble every day, and I hit new water every day too. But honestly, the thing that probably helped me most was just keeping a level head. And two of the rods I was using a McCain Tommy Martin series, and it had it's a composite rod with a super limber tip, and I was throwing a certain propeller bait that some KVD guy threw last time they were here, and it worked really well. Every fish was just barely hooked, and they were just slapping at it, and it was tough on everyone just to get them in the boat. It made for an exciting day every day, but I had fun. I love being up here. It's nice and cool. The people are nice. That place is awesome. I want to come back.
I'm sure we will. Actually, I guarantee you we will. From Dadeville, Alabama, get loud for Kelly J. 39 pounds and 10 ounces. 5 fish for 17.11. He moves into 31st place. We're going to dig deep in that Berkeley weigh-in bag. Got a big one to show you, ladies and gentlemen. Currently leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, 5:14. 5:14. We got a two-way tie for Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, and being here on Saturday, it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it did. You know, I knew I was going to have a mega bag to make top 12, so the only way to do that was going to be out deep. So I stayed out deep all day and caught that big one right off the bat, and I said, well, here we go. Things are going to be good today. But I just never got the big bites, you know, to keep the momentum going and make it into tomorrow. But overall, this is absolutely the best smallmouth fishery in the country. You guys have a phenomenal resource here to take care of it. I hope we come back every year. I want to thank all my sponsors, Mercury, Ranger, ALX Rods, Lou's Reels, Lawrence, Bugsy Baits, and my title sponsor, my wife. I want to thank her. I want to thank her. She's my title sponsor. She takes care of things when I'm gone. So I'm looking forward to college football and taking some time off.
Always great to have you here and take care of that title sponsor. From Gonzales, Louisiana, his second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, Gerald Spohr. 42 pounds, 8 ounces. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 30th place with 58 pounds, 5 ounces. And Gerald Spohr continues what is one of the greatest comeback sophomore seasons we've seen in recent history. And a great season you're having. Unfortunately, going to finish it one day short here this week, but you got to be happy with the way things are working out.
Man, this is an unbelievable place. It's my favorite smallmouth fishery in the world. I spent a lot of time here trying to learn how to fish this river because it's challenging. But once you learn it, you can run all over the lake and just fish random stuff and catch fish. But this crowd is amazing. I mean, I don't even know how far back these people go, but there's a lot of people here, and this is special for us to have this many people come watch us weigh in fish. So thank you, everybody. Before this is the last event, so I want to thank some sponsors, especially Welding and Turnaround. SWAT, that's what SWAT stands for, and they got behind me this season. And without those guys, I really couldn't have made this happen. So I really want to give some appreciation to those guys. Another big part of my season was Suzuki. I have not had one mechanical problem with my engine all year, and we were making I made a lot of long runs this season and did not worry one bit about my engine not doing what it needed to do to get back. So that was a big part in decision making, and you can't substitute reliability. I don't care what you say. But, Catalyst Handling, that's another non-endemic sponsor that got behind me a few years ago and helped me start my career. They're still with me today. And then, I caught all my fish this week on the new Bomb Shot from Missile Baits. It's a great drop shot bait, so if you get a chance to check that out, you'll love it. It's got a lot of great action. I was using 8-pound sunline to 10-pound sunline braid. And I didn't break off any fish. I lost a couple fish that jumped and threw my hook, and that happens in smallmouth fishing. But other than that, all my equipment's been great this year, and I want to thank everybody, and again, thank this crowd.
Thank you. Weighing the biggest smallmouth bag in Elite Series history on day number 1, former Carhartt College Bass champion, Matt Lee. At 27 pounds, 12 ounces on day number 1, went into today with 42 pounds even. 11.4 gives you 53 pounds and 4 ounces. And, I'm sure if you're coming in this event, you'd be like, hey, that'd be a great finish. But after day 1, I know it's a little disappointing.
Fishing's so emotions. Day 1, you really don't know what to expect. You had some good bites in the area, fish deep humps, 35, 45 feet, deeper than a lot of guys. And I went out there, caught 6 1/4 and a 4 1/4, and then next place a 5, and then the next place a 5, and went practicing and caught 2 more 4 1/2s, and I'm like, goodness, I'm obviously doing something right. And I caught a 6 1/4 off one hump the first day, and I haven't got a bite there since. I don't know what. It's weird. They vanished on me. I don't know where they went. I don't know if it was just I caught them. I didn't catch them all, but it's just a weird deal. And then once you were leading an event like this where it's a slugfest, how can you leave what you're doing and go try something else? Because, I mean, you're doing something right, but I went practicing today. I tried it all, and they're all 13 inches if I get a bite. I don't know. It bumfuzzles me. But day one, I went to where I got bites, and they were giant, and they left. But it was awesome. I mean, it hadn't sunk in yet. I don't know. It might be a little while, but it was awesome. I mean, to have that record, as many good fishermen as we have that are out there all the time firing around on all these great fisheries, to hold that, it was awesome. I mean, it was truly mega. Thank you for helping me hold them up.
No problem. Thank you for allowing me to hold them up.
I'd say that Champlain was my favorite place in the country to go to. Not far from here, but after day one, I mean, I have to learn this place a little bit better. I'm kind of sick of drifting now after 2 days of that. But day one, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget this place. The fans, y'all come out huge here. We never see a crowd like this, and it's always great to come here. Every time we go to the gas station, anything, we'll be there at weigh-in, and that's awesome. And all I want to do is catch them good, and I did it one day, but I'll be back.
I know you will. From Waco, Texas, the 2008 Bassmaster Classic champion, Alton Jones, started the day with 39 pounds and 14 ounces. Big day here today. 19.6 gives him 59 pounds and 4 ounces. And somebody called an audible today and went largemouth fishing. Let's hear it for Alton Jones. A mixed bag of almost 20 pounds of St. Lawrence River bass. And Waddington, New York, I know you love this northern smallmouth fishing, but this one's got to be the top of the heap right now.
Well, it really is. And, I told myself this week that I wasn't going to go largemouth fishing because that's an instant ticket home early if you do. But, it was mid-morning and I hadn't had a bite. And I knew a place I could whip into and catch a couple. And I caught 4 of the ones I weighed in were largemouth today, so I was glad to have them and then got a nice smallmouth later. But, and sure enough, I did get my ticket home early.
But you got it home on payday, so we're going to have to pay you to leave. But before you leave, I know you'd like to take this opportunity to share your verse.
Yeah, my verse this week is Ephesians 2:10. And it says, "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works that God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." And it's just a reminder to me that every one of us, God created us for a purpose. And we all want to know how to be happy and fulfilled in life. And we can't ever figure that out until we figure out why God put us on this earth and fulfill that purpose. And, I'm a professional bass fisherman is what I am, but it's not who I am. And, I want to be remembered as a follower of Jesus Christ more than anything else. And thank y'all for sharing Waddington with us. What a great community and what a great fishery.
Thank you. All the way from Aurora Grande, California, the milkman, Jared Lintner. Jared Lintner with 40 pounds, 12 ounces to start the day. Another big bag of fish here from the St. Lawrence River in beautiful Waddington, New York. 5 fish here on semifinal Saturday. 18 pounds, 9 ounces. Moves him into 30th place with 59 pounds and 5 ounces. And that big brown beast from beneath is a major reason why. Great finish here this week, and I know you guys, it's always about where you finish in the tournament, but boy, it's got to be a lot more fun when you're somewhere like this.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. I mean, the fishing and the people and the crowd, everything out here is awesome. I mean, California is a really nice place to live, but I'm thinking about moving up north.
What do you think, Waddington? You need a new milkman? I'm pretty sure you're welcome.
I retired doing that. My back hurts too much.
Oh, so you're not going to deliver the milk, but you will live here.
Just the fish, yeah.
All right. Sounds like a plan. From Russellville, Arkansas, 2-time Elite Series champion, Freddie Boom Boom Rabanis. 39 pounds even to start the day. 5 to add to that here today. And 5 good ones by the looks of things. 19 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 32nd with 58 pounds and 13 ounces. Get loud for Triton Mercury Pro, Freddie Boom Boom Rabanis. 58-13, sitting in 32nd. Not a bad finish, Freddie.
No, I mean, hey, any day you fish on a Saturday, it's pretty awesome. Check out this crowd. This is awesome. This is, I'm looking forward to coming here again next year. But, gosh, I just really got to thank all my sponsors. This is the last day I get to talk on stage. So, Triton Boats, Mercury Outboards, Iron Cross Automotive, Cargo Glide, Blue Water Sunglasses. I mean, everybody that's helped me, Gene LaRue, Soft Plastics. It's been a good year. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be making that AOY championship, but maybe that bracket. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it all pans out. Thanks again for coming out.
Every ounce matters, and we'd love to see you at either of those. An 11-time Bassmaster winner. One of those wins came right here from Talala, Oklahoma. E-squared Edwin Evers. 42 pounds, 12 ounces started today. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 29th with 60 pounds and 6 ounces. $60 pounds, 6 ounces, Edwin, and another great trip to Waddington for you. You got to love it here.
I do. Let me tell you about my day a little bit today. Right off the bat, I catch a 314. And I spent like 30 minutes yesterday trying to learn how to fizz these fish, and the fish was bleeding, so I let it go, thinking, well, I'm going to lose 4 ounces. I'm going for 25 pounds today. It went downhill from there, and I had the opportunity to have one of the biggest bags of smallmouth I've ever had in my life, bigger than anything I had in here. I didn't catch one of them, and it's so aggravating, but nonetheless, it's a great, great fishery. It's after my day today and have an opportunity to have like a 26, 27-pound bag, I can't wait to get back here and go do it again because this place is truly, truly amazing. I need to say a big thank you. It's been a real trying year for me, as far as the points and not going very good. But, I can't do it without Nitro. And big thank you to Nitro and General Tire and Optima Batteries. Those are the guys that support me. And just want to thank them, for all the years. It's been really good and looking forward to the next one.
Always looking forward to spending time with you. From Waco, Texas, former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, AJJ, Alton Jones Jr. 40 pounds and 2 ounces as of this morning. 5 today for 1911 puts him in 31st with 59 pounds and 13 ounces. No, but 50, did he, what'd your dad weigh in? I think he had 59.13 or no?
I was watching real close. He had 59.4, so I get the bragging rights. So I guess he buys dinner tonight.
So clearly you're correct. He beat him. Let's hear it for him. All the sons in the crowd. Oh, you don't have to leave. I mean, I was saying let's hear it for him because you beat your dad. You can say words.
Oh, no, I'm happy to stand here and talk as long as you'd like. I love Waddington so much. This fishery gets better and better every year. Just when I think we've seen, what it can do, it never ceases to amaze me. I can't wait to come back here. And this isn't even a championship day, and look at this crowd.
It gets bigger and bigger every year, and we look forward to you being part of it. From Spring City, Tennessee, former Elite Series champion John Murray. 40 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday for John Murray. Stick handled his way into semifinal Saturday, 9:13 today, and we talked about it last night at dinner, how smart that move at the end of the day was to go get 16 pounds of largemouth, and all you could do is get here and you're getting paid, so it worked out really well.
Yeah, I've had a lot of blessed days on this river, so I'm never going to complain about a bad day on here, but it was a lot of fun. I actually caught more keepers today, but I kept throwing them back because I thought I need 27 pounds to make the top 12, so it was a fun day. I just want to thank all my sponsors. Thank everyone for coming out. Thank everybody at the bowling alley. JC's, man. Thank you, guys. We'll be over there tonight probably eating more, but I hope you all have a good time and really enjoy coming back here anytime.
It's always great to have you here. Former TTBC champion from Reed Springs, Missouri, the Snowman, Brian Snowden. 39 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day. Oh, boy, look at the load of fish here. Needs a monster day to get in. Needs 26.9. Not going to have that, but 23.12. He moves into 23rd place. 23 pounds, 12 ounces for the Bass Pro Shops Nitro Pro. One of the biggest bags of the day today, and well, what a tournament you've had. And it seems crazy with that kind of total weight, 62 pounds, you wouldn't go fishing, but this is a crazy place.
Yeah, you know, that's my personal best for the big smallmouth. That's the biggest one I've ever caught, and I was real excited when I got to get out here today. You know, each day I figured it out a little better, and we've been able to increase my weight. The first day I just kind of struggled, but you guys got a great fishery. Please take care of it because we're coming back for several years now, and I hope it's like this every time.
I'm looking forward to every single one of them. Next 4 years we'll be here.
That's great, you know, and it's been a roller coaster year. We've all had an ups and downs, but I'd like to thank all my sponsors and my lovely wife for the support, and we look forward to getting them again next year. Thank you, guys.
Always great to have you here. $2 million in FLW Tour winnings. A former TTBC champion from Erie, PA, Dave LaFibra.
You forgot my nickname.
I didn't seem to like it. So, the Waker, 39 pounds, 15 ounces, 16.7 for the Waker here today. And that's his new nickname because he woke me up yesterday when I slept in. He texted me, weirdos, get your mind. I slept in, he texted me. But good tournament.
I wasn't even thinking that. It's your mind, not theirs.
I've spent way too much time with the people of Waddington. Trust me, I know where they live mentally.
That's funny. There's a lot of them here, too. So they're all mental.
No, I said I know where they live mentally.
Do you guys know where he's parked?
What would they do to my truck?
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Make sure you take a picture of it. It's a bad day when the funnest part of your day was dodging kayaks out there at Ogdensburg. But there's a bunch of kayaks out there. It's pretty cool. Any of you guys into kayak bass fishing? It's growing big time. I just got into it. I've only done it like a handful of times, but I got a bona fide, look up bona fide kayaks, and I wanted to just say, last tournament of the year, you know, I got a new sponsor called Fishing Online. Check them out, one of the biggest kayak dealers. They got all the little gadgets and stuff. They're just real fun to play with and rig up and trick out, and it's not too expensive to get involved in it. So that got me thinking, seeing those guys out there today and almost running them over.
Well, I'm glad you didn't run them over. Good to see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 5 anglers left to weigh in here. Then we're going to bring out our top 12. So I want to remind our top 12, if you're in the top 12, get backstage because we need to bring you out. But stick around as soon as the weigh-in concludes, and we will bring out our top 12 so you can see who's fishing on Championship Sunday. Before we bring up another angler, I got to point out one special group. You see them wearing the bright yellow shirts all around this place. All the incredible volunteers and people took days off work, people that left their houses so pros could stay there. Let's give them all a round of applause. The incredible community of Waddington. 5 left to go. Let's get them rolling. From Alabama, Elite Series champion, Dustin Connell. 40 pounds, 6 ounces to start the day. 5 fish here today for 16.11. That moves him into 39th place currently for a reigning and defending Elite Series Rookie of the Year. Just took him 4 events in his Elite Series career to become an Elite Series champion. And he beat the biggest beast of all, Kevin Van Dam, and 57-1. A great finish here this week, Dustin.
Yeah, anytime you're fishing against this group of guys on a Saturday, it's awesome. And I'm kind of on the bubble right now on the top 50 championship. I don't know if I'm going to make that or not, but this is the last regular season. I got to say thanks to all my sponsors, McKinnon Toyota, Costa, 6 Cents, all the support back home, and this awesome crowd we got. Thanks for coming out. We are coming back next year, and I cannot wait because I've had fun this week.
We're coming back next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. From Gainesville, Florida, oh golly, it's Shaw Grigsby. 39 pounds, 6 ounces for Shaw Grigsby coming in today. 4 fish with 12.3, and going to get paid to leave town, and that's not such a bad thing.
Well, I tell you what, I don't want to leave town because I tell you what, Waddington is awesome. The fishing's awesome. The people are great. I mean, I've just had a blast here. And of course, you know, to make the cut, I was saying I'm just so blessed to be able to go out there and go after a big smallies. And the very first fish I caught was 5 pounds. And I'm like, this is awesome to fish up here. So great place. I caught every one of them, you know, looking at my GPS, my Lowrance GPS, and I'd mark every little rock pile, every little rubble pile, and just drift over and drop down on them. And every one of them on a drop shot, with the exception of my 5-pounder today, which was up real shallow. But everything else was just drop shot in the new baby Z2 that Strike King has out. I just had a blast. 8-pound Seaguar line that just I never broke one off. Today that Triton Mercury ran great, so I'm just disappointed I don't get to go again. You know, it's almost like you're up here, and I know I haven't been home for about a week and a half or whatever. I'd almost go down and fish by the lake, you know, that we can fish, and just spend one more day out there. Never know. I might just do that.
If you want to see Shaw Grigsby out in the water, just go look. He might be out in the lake. He's weighed in the 5 biggest bass in Bassmaster history. Dean the Machine Rojas. Dean Rojas with 42 pounds and 4 ounces as of this morning. Let's get him some points. 5 fish to add to that here today on semifinal Saturday. 42.4 as of this morning, 13.4 to add to that. He moves into 41st with 55 pounds, 8 ounces, and it's a Saturday performance, which isn't so bad.
No, I'll take it, you know, especially weighing 25 pounds on the first day. Yesterday and today, I was really looking forward to running that Suzuki Blazer way up in Clayton where I was fishing the last 3 days. Then I just run out. I don't understand. They just kind of moved on me. And, folks, let me tell you something. I'm a frogger, okay? I'm a bass guy, okay? So catching smallmouth is really not my forte. And, you know, catching that 25 pounds on the first day was my all-time heavy bag that a smallmouth ever caught, aside from the 45. But it's Waddington. You know, you guys, look at this crowd. Man, this is awesome. Thank you all for coming on out. And, man, it's awesome to have all you guys here. I know the concert was good last night, all the good people. And but it's just great. I'm just sitting here looking at everybody. I just thank you. I'm very, very flattered, very humbled, and glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, don't go anywhere because they got a concert again tonight. 7-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, 4-time Classic Champion from Kalamazoo, Michigan, KVD, Kevin Van Dam. 42-1 at the start of today, 16-11 to add to that, giving him 58 pounds, 12 ounces. KVD moves into 36th, and I know you and everybody in this crowd was hoping to have you here on Sunday, but something special happened for you last year here in Waddington, and again, we come back here where you think this event can't get any more special, and it was pretty special this week.
Yeah, it's been awesome. After practice, I thought, my gosh, it's going to be, you know, I'm going to have a real good chance to repeat. And man, I think a lot of people found those type of fish. It's a freak show out there, you know, when you get around them, and they just definitely hurt my feelings as far as I just couldn't get them in the boat at all. I've just had a lot of misfortune. Everybody loses fish, especially here, as strong as they are with all the current and stuff. That's going to happen. You got to get a lot of extra bites. And I had that same problem last year, but, you know, it was a magical week then, and that's what it takes. And, you know, tomorrow's going to be a fun day. You're going to definitely want to come back and watch it, watch Bassmaster Live and see what's going on, because this doesn't happen very often, to have this kind of fishing, to have this kind of catches come in. This is like a historic event. This is the best smallmouth tournament ever in the history of man this week here in Waddington. So, and I heard that we're going to be coming back for multiple years. So each year it just keeps getting better. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like in a few years. So appreciate everybody coming out. We love the support up here. You know, one of the things that was my favorite thing is the sweet corn. I live in Michigan. There's nothing better than than New York corn this time of year. So we've ate good all week. We've had a great time, and boy, it's been an unbelievable tournament.
Always great to have you here. Let's hear it for Kevin Van Dam. From one classic champion to another, from North Carolina, get loud for David Fritz. David Fritz started today with 38-11. Let's get him 5 fish and get as many points as possible. Move up that leaderboard. 10 pounds, 4 ounces. Going to finish with 48-15. 48-15. Let's hear it for David Fritz. David, good tournament. Anytime you're here on Saturday.
Well, I was sort of going for broke. I had me a little place 80 miles from here. You know, remind me of the Ray Scott days on Lake Powell. We used to run about 100 miles, and let me tell you, you do a lot of thinking when you're driving that far. You know, I got my Ranger standing up like that, and I got my jet engine Evinrude back there that don't miss a lick. And it's like you just sit there, and an hour and a half later you get there. So, and that's been every day. So, man, I tell you what, that equipment is so good, it's unbelievable. But, yeah, I had a little problem out there today and didn't get to really set up like I'd like to. And the wind changed a little bit, and it got a little tougher on me. But, hey, I'm glad to be here.
Great finish, and always great to have you here. Let's hear it for David Fritz, ladies and gentlemen. So that concludes our weigh-in, and you know what's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We started with 107. We need 12 for tomorrow. Are you guys ready to meet them? No, that's not ready. DJ, crank up some music. Waddington, are you ready? No, Waddington. This is semifinal Saturday. We're left with 12 anglers for Championship Sunday. You got to get louder than that. Waddington, New York, are you ready? We started with 107 anglers, cut it down to 50, and 12 will move on to Championship Sunday. You're about to meet the top 12 anglers doing battle on the legendary St. Lawrence River. Normally, we bring out 12 anglers, but today is not normal. Today, we will bring out 13 anglers. It is time to honor one of the quiet heroes of our sport. And Waddington, we couldn't have picked a better place on tour to honor him than right here in front of the town that holds the all-time record for the biggest Bassmaster crowd in history. Are you ready to honor one of our quiet heroes? After 20 years as a Bassmaster tournament director, running programs like our Marshall program, our elite volunteers, he is the founder of Chuck's Ducks. This is his final Elite Series regular season event before he rides off and retires in Alabama with his beautiful wife. Some people know him as Nervous Nelly. Some people know him as Trip with a Twitch. Some people know him as a walking and talking Chuck. He is the leader of Chuck's Ducks, retiring after this event. Get loud for the one, the only Chuck Harbin. Chuck, stay. This is the guy who loves Bassmaster in the crowd. Idiots like me and the anglers, we yell and scream and put on a big show, but the real guys doing the work are guys like Chuck, and let's honor him as we bring out our top 12, Waddington, New York. One more time, let's hear it for Chuck Harbin. We got 12 anglers doing battle on this legendary fishery. When you think of smallmouth, you think of this guy. maybe the Magnum PI of professional bass angling. I don't know, but he owns the all-time mustache title. Elite Series champion, the amazing fighter man, Staff Fighter. A former Bass Pro Shops of Bassmaster Open champion, a Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, came in this event with his back against the wall, but came out swinging into Championship Sunday. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, James Elam. He is a former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 3-time TTBC champion, a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. From Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. He won the Berkeley Big Bass title at the Geico Bassmaster Classic. He battled it out for Elite Series Rookie of the Year, and he came out on top at our last event and became an Elite Series champion, originally from California, now makes his home in Alabama, MDJ Mark Daniels Jr. He is an 8-time Bassmaster winner, multiple Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifications, all the way from Arkansas, Mike McClelland. A former Bass Nation national champion, a 3-time Elite Series champion. One of those titles he took right here in Waddington, New York. He is the reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, the prodigy, Brandon Polinick. He's a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, an Elite Series champion from Lakeland, Florida, Big Fish Bobby Lane. A 6-time Classic qualifier, one of those. He finished in the bridesmaid position, back on the Elite Series, and back on Championship Sunday from Virginia, Rick Morris. Left with the lead this morning, dropped a little bit today, but he made it clear a Day 3 title is not what he's searching for. He is searching for his first Elite Series title. A former Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, always looking to stomp a mud hole in him. From Tennessee, Brandon Lester. Your current leader in Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. A 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Gunnersville, Alabama, Justin Lucas. Trying to chase down Justin Lucas for that elusive title of Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Currently sitting in second place. Multiple Classic qualifications all the way from the West Coast, Josh Bertrand. There's not much this dude hasn't accomplished in our sport, including being on a box of Wheaties. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Elite Series champion, an 11-time Classic qualifier from Sevierville, Tennessee, your tournament leader, David Walker. We started with 107, cut it down to 50. 12 move on to Championship Sunday. One more time, get loud for your top 12. "12 anglers remain at the Hook Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River, presented by Black Velvet. Don't miss any of it. Tune in tomorrow morning, Bassmaster Live, or get down here for takeoff. Boats leave at 6:15. One more time, let's hear it for our top 12 moving into Championship Sunday.